It's interesting. Peace is a very interesting force because one of the things I've discovered about peace is that peace is very, very perspective based. You have some people, they looked at peace as a garden and fruit and a fountain of water and a beautiful blue sky. And then on the other side of the picture, it was turbulent, it was lightning, there was rain, and there was a waterfall, and there was a rock. And right underneath that rock, you had a dove, and the dove was just sitting on the rock. My early 20s, man, transitioning from being a college athlete to being a professional athlete, chasing my dream that I worked my entire life to achieve. I played in supplemental leagues, at the time, the Washington Redskins. That time, I had a lot of financial growth, but my spirit wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that type of pressure. I wasn't ready for that type of crowd of people. I didn't handle it right, man. Because I started to realize, started to see some of the material things, and it obscured my vision, man. And ultimately, it suppressed my spiritual growth. And it started to manifest into my mindset, my way of thinking. And through that, it affected me, my fire, my passion to continue to dream. Finally sign a 3-year contract and tear my ACL and be out an entire year with that on my mind. Like, I really worked this hard to lose it. I had to stay stationary. And for once, if you left with your thoughts, there's a lot that men who experience a level of success deal with and won't speak on because of how it makes them look. Not everything has to be assertively said, but you have to speak on it. You most definitely have to speak on it, because life has a way of holding you in contempt, and those thoughts will continue to revisit you, and those certain situations will continue to revisit you. And I started to realize, man, certain things I just need to speak on, and I can let it go. I'm still doing my treatment and rehabilitation with the team. It was a lot of anxiety, dark place, man, dark place. Started to really reflect, man. What is Manasseh's life? Well, I think it came down to that, man, where I just was in that place of either you grow or you're gonna be crushed. Accountability partners, man. Journaling. I wrote with the intention of, I want to break through this darkness. Journaling my thoughts and what I was going through. But I knew that I'm gonna bring this together. And I wrote that in the book. That's my life. I'm constantly journaling things in my life. I'm constantly observing people, and I'm journaling it down. I'm writing it in my phone. Like, if I don't have a pen, I'm writing it in my phone. And I'll pull from it at some point and put it together. This thought took me deeper. And then I wanted to research, what this look like, what this mean. It was a bunch of journaling. This is temporary. That change is going to come. At some point, you don't control when that change is going to come, but it's going to happen. When I transitioned out that season of my life, and my mind became quiet, and I just was speaking. On top of that, as my faith started to develop, and I started to, open up the book and started to read. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was God. And I'm starting to understand, like, hey, man, there's a lot of emphasis on words. children are children. And I have had the opportunity to work on different levels. Children are like soft clay. They're very moldable. And you mold those children by your words. You mold those children by love. You mold those children by hate. You mold those children by the negativity, the environment. Really dealing with the social, emotional learning. You learn to start to encourage them, give them life, give them encouragement. For me, man, I'm like, this journey that I've went through in my life, in my early life, man, this ain't for nothing. Like, if not me, who? If not now, when? If not here, where? And I started to embody that. When I started to realize what peace was, my mind became quiet. And along with that quietness of mind, I was able to do the things that I wasn't able to do, such as be present, enjoy being by myself, not having to have company that was a young lady or kicking with my dudes every weekend. You could close your eyes and your thoughts aren't loud. It's a peaceful place for me. In every decision that I make my decisions off of peace and convictions. That's the key thing, is being intentional, protecting that.